Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Miracle with Hooked on Miracles, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make this circle shawl. So this shawl in particular is not finished yet. I do want to add more, but I did run out of the yarn. So once I get some more yarn, I'll show you guys how I finish this off. But today is just going to be showing you how to start it and to get it going. So I'm going to be using a different weight of yarn. We are using Red Heart Super Saver, and as you can see, they have a shawl on here that you can make, but we're not making that one. We're going to make the semi-circle shawl. So you get your yarn, and you can use whatever size needle you would like, depending on how wide or how loose you want the shawl. So I have I'm not sure what size this is. This is probably about like a 3.5. So yeah, we're gonna make a slip knot. And we're gonna chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're gonna slip stitch into that first stitch we made. Okay, so now you have this circle in the middle. From there, you're going to chain 3 as your first double crochet. 3. And then you're going to make 6 more double crochets into the circle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now that you have your 6, this is what it looks like. It's starting to form a semicircle. So now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and turn our work. And we're going to make 1 more double crochet into that same stitch, into that same chain 3 that we just made. Okay, and in each stitch going across, we're going to do 2 double crochets in each stitch. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. One, 2, and can't forget that last one. We're gonna make 1 and 2. So this is what we have so far. Okay, so once we have this, we're going to chain 3 at the beginning of our row and put another double crochet into that same chain 3 that we just did. So now we have 2 double crochets. The next stitch will only be 1 double crochet. Then the next one will be 2 double crochets. Then the next one is 1 double crochet, then the next one is 2 double crochets. And we're going to repeat this to the end of the row. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, and we're gonna end with 1 double crochet at the end of that row. And this is what we have now after that row. So the pattern is going to continue to increase each row. So this last row was 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet. Now this one, we're going to chain 3 and add our second double crochet into that same stitch. And then we're going to do 2 double crochets, 1 in the next 2 stitches. 1, 2. Then we're going to put 2 double crochets into the same stitch. Then 1, 2. Then 2 double crochets into the next stitch. Then 1 and 2. So 2 double crochets together and then 2 of them separate, 2 double crochets together, then 2 of them separate, and that's how it's gonna go to the end of the row. So 2 together, and then 2 separate, 1, 2, and then 2 together, and then 2 separate, 1, 2, two together, one separate, another one separate, 2 together, and then 2 separate, 1 and 2. Now that we're at the end of the row, we're going to chain 3, turn your work, put a double crochet into that same chain 3 we just did, and now this one is going to be 2 together, 3 separate. So as the rows go on, you're going to be adding 1 more double crochet to the ones that are separate. So 2 double crochets together, 3 separate, 2 together, 3 separate. Then the next row is 2 double crochets together, 4 separate, 2 together, 4 separate. Next row, 2 together, 5 separate, 2 together, 5 separate, and you're just going to keep continuing, and that is what is going to make that increase from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is going to make it get wider, and that is how you're going to end up with this. So this right here is about, I'm on row 21 so far, so this is 21 rows. So 21 rows of this yarn is going to be it's going to be different from 21 rows of this yarn. So as you can see, it's building up pretty nicely. So yeah, and I'm just gonna come back when I have some more rows so you guys can see how it looks with this type of yarn, if you choose to use a thicker weight or a lighter weight. I prefer the lighter weight because it's more flowy compared to this one. This one would be better for like the fall, winter months compared to this one, which is good for spring, summer months. So yeah, we're just gonna keep continuing until we have a length that we find comfortable for our shawl. Now you start to see the shawl getting wider and wider.